Yeah, that's most of these computer-based educational tools will tell parents right away that, hey, 15 to 20 minutes a week is what they need. So I think initially there's the manufacturer or the educational tool company will tell you right away, try to put some limits on as well. And if they have timeouts parts built into the game or into the product, that helps considerably, so that those parents don't have to fight with the child about staying on too long. So there is two aspects to it there. There's the aspect of the manufacturer or the company or the educational entity is putting limits on to start with from the beginning. Well, these children are born with the use of all this technology, where other generations just simply didn't have access to it. You and I or other people are making that adaptation, even though we're from a different generation. But these kids are born knowing how to use these devices because they're always on it. Most of them have phones, where you and I may not have. I didn't get a phone until I was probably 30 years old, where you may have got your phone when you were 12 years old. So these kids have access to a technology tool that they can use. And the iPad is another device that kids are very fluent with. We know that the alpha generation lacks social skill development because they feel comfortable. They feel comfortable communicating with someone, but over electronic device. You think of the Instagrams and things like that. So our role as educators is to get them in group settings where they have to communicate and work on the development of those soft skills that are not accomplishable using technology. We're used to teaching a certain way, and that we think that's how children, the phonics development, and those what we call those very building blocks of reading that we think in our minds cannot be done a different way. But I think what we're finding out is they can. We talk about dyslexia students and how technology can actually help them to understand, some of the disabilities that are affecting them in a society that maybe does something a little different. So the technology is really good at, and I think it's going to show that it can make up for that difference in our minds of how we think early learning reading should take place.